Welcome back, students. We are talking on how can one start believing in themselves. So coming back to the how part, how are you going to start believing in yourself? Consider your present situation. Some of you might just be starting off right after graduation, or there might be some looking to change jobs, or some who are already on their third or fourth job. Understand and believe that you at this moment are exactly where you are meant to be. You are standing on your own diamond mine and you can shape it the way you want. Take a moment, pause this video, go in front of the mirror and tell yourself, I believe in myself even if no one believes in me at this moment. I do. I have immense faith in myself and I am 100% confident that I will be successful in life. If you haven't done this yet, I strongly urge you to try this. Let the words sink in till you feel the power of this affirmation. This is something you should repeat every morning. I do this too. Whenever I am going through a difficult situation, I tell myself that I am a lot stronger than my problems and will always be stronger. I cannot emphasize enough on the power of affirmations. Please do give this a try. Another important step towards believing in yourself is introspection. Introspection basically means to understand who you are on a mental and emotional level. A lot of us are not aware of the kind of person we are, how we react emotionally and how strong we are on a mental level. You need to be absolutely honest with yourself. My mother would often tell me that every person should spend 20 minutes alone, thinking about what they did throughout the day and whether what they did or how they reacted or the decisions they took were correct. Most people shy away from introspection because, let's face the fact, we don't like to admit our weaknesses and faults. Yes, even to our own selves. But unless you know yourself well enough, you can't believe in yourself at all. As an exercise, I will suggest you to list down all your strengths and weaknesses. Be honest. Write everything down. Suppose if your strength is an eye for detail, while your weakness is low tolerance level or impatience. You need to list everything down. Now when you have the list ready, congratulate yourself. You are way ahead of 85% of people in the world who have absolutely no idea how they are on the inside. Anyhow, getting back to the list, look for the weaknesses that can hinder your job search or can pose problems on your big interview day. Suppose if you have written that you get demotivated easily, then besides that, write what you can do to overcome this. You can use a vision board with pictures of successful people, or you can read an autobiography of someone you idolize, or simply you can even fantasize about how your life would be when you get the job. This should be enough to give you renewed motivation. Similarly, say one of your weaknesses is that you get extremely nervous when going for interviews. This happens to all of us, but if you are an extreme ball of nerves, you can meditate on a daily basis. Go for paid mock interviews or even ask your mentor or your teacher to take your interview. But one important tip that instantly makes you feel calm on your interview day is self-confidence. This is an entirely different topic which we will cover in the following videos, but I will give you a gist here. When you feel that you are the best suited candidate for the job, you have achieved so much already and there is absolutely no room for doubt that you will get the job whether you have the skills or not. These butterflies in the stomach disappear and you feel like you are going to charm your way through the interview. I will give you tips that will increase your self-confidence 100 times more. But for this video, let me tell you, self-confidence kills anxiety and those nervous ramblings that will cost you your job. So this weakness is something you need not worry about, as throughout this module I shall keep sharing hundreds of practical strategies and insights that shall help you at your subconscious level. If you find that you have listed a weakness to which you do not know the solution or you have no idea how to handle it, feel free to drop me an email and I will help you out. Coming to the last step that will help you believe in yourself is identifying your accomplishments. Note that I do not mean strengths, I mean accomplishments, achievements. If you have achieved something in life, and I am sure you have, just write it down. It could be anything like you won a painting competition, or you once scored the winning goal, or a teacher praised your essay in front of the entire class. Anything and everything that you can term as an accomplishment, write it down. This is your ticket to instantly feeling good about yourself and believing that if you can achieve this, there's nothing you can't achieve in life, even if it is that big scary dream interview that you both dream of and dread at the same time. I will go a step ahead and suggest you to pin this list somewhere you can easily see, maybe on your mirror or your bedside wall, so that every day you are reminded of how far you have come. I will also suggest pinning the strengths and weaknesses list, and each time you overcome a weakness, cross it out and add to your accomplishment list that I overcame such and such weakness. Before I end this video, let me just quickly go through the 3 steps to believing in yourself. Number 1, use an affirmation to convince yourself that you can do it no matter what. You can use the one I suggested or make one up yourself. Just use words that will instantly lift you up. You understand what I am trying to say? Use words that can switch you from self-doubt to self-confidence in a matter of moments. Second, it is important to introspect and identify your core strengths and work on your weaknesses. Even when you have no weaknesses left on the list, you should still introspect to reflect on what you did throughout the day and how you can do it better tomorrow. And the last step is giving yourself a pat on the back for all your accomplishments in life. Whenever you feel like, what on earth am I doing in life, or would I ever reach the place I wanted to go, just go through the accomplishment list and you will see that if you have come this far, you can go miles. With this, I am ending this video session. Please feel free to write me an email if you want to ask me anything. To your success.